Hi, friends. Welcome to another day of Nubs. Hope you have liked this book so far. I know a lot of my friends in my class have teared up a little bit because it's so cute and heartwarming, and also just sad. But today we are going to read only a couple more pages of Nubs. I know we've read a lot already, and I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of all of the things that we've learned about so far. We learned who Nubs was. He was a military dog, and he found Brian. Well, first he wasn't a military dog. First he was a stray. He was on his own. He didn't have any ears. Brian found him. They had this quick bond, but Brian had to come and go very frequently, leaving Nubs back at camp by himself. He got really sick and injured, and he tried to chase after him and didn't really work because he wasn't feeling that well. When he was back, he was attached with Brian all of the time, and then he decided, you know what, enough's enough. I'm going to Brian, and he traveled like 70 miles or something like that, all the way to Jordan. And he was like, well, what can you really do? I mean, he's just following me, so I guess we'll just keep him. And so he gave him a collar, got him a nice bed. But then someone kind of snitched on them and said, you know what? They have a dog here. And the guy was like, well, you know what? This was supposed to be a secret. But they understood that you can't have dogs. So what did they do? They wanted him to get paperwork to be sent back to the States. And they needed to raise money for it because it was going to cost like $2,000 or so just to get him sent back. And today we are going to read these 2 pages. On the last day, Brian packed Nubs' brown blanket. Oh, sorry. Envision this in your brain, please, while I'm reading this. What kind of movies are you making in your mind, envisioning this? Even though we have a couple pictures to help us guide, close your eyes while you're listening. What do you see in your brain? On the last day, Brian packed Nubs a brown blanket and his favorite superhero toy. Brian made a leash for him out of rope. Nubs didn't play with anyone as he usually did. Instead, he sat quietly in a corner. When it was time to go, Brian scooped him up and put him in Boss. Together, they drove to No Man's Land, the zone between Iraq and Jordan. There, they met the brother of Brian's interpreter, who had agreed to help get Nubs from Jordan to the States. He was escorted by a Jordanian official. Be good, buddy. Nubs rested in Brian's arms as he was carried to a Land Rover. He felt Brian's breath tickle his ear. Be good, buddy, and don't cause any trouble. These guys will take good care of you. I'll see you in a couple months, I promise. Okay, I know, I'm leaving you kind of at a cliffhanger here. Making some predictions right now. Well, first, what were you envisioning in your brain? I want you to think about those things. What were you seeing? What were you feeling? And also, predictions. Is he going to see him in a couple months? Is he going to stay true to his word? Where is Nubs going to go? Like, he's going back to the States. He's going back to San Diego, but like, who's going to watch him? Thinking about all those things. Where do you think he's going? What do you think he's feeling right now? What is Brian feeling? Thinking about all of those things as we're reading this story.